Well, of course, the governor's proposed budget cuts are getting a lot of attention from various state agencies, especially since more than $410 million in education cuts are on the table. News 4's Tad Dunbar gives us a preview on what's ahead in our Jump on Today's News.
With the governor taking direct aim at the state's higher education system, staff, faculty, and students are trying to figure out how to save their university. We'll be at their town hall meeting, and we'll let you hear some of their reactions and recommendations tonight on News 4.
Now, that town hall meeting is happening this afternoon from 3 to 5. There, you and our President Milton Glick will talk about the governor's address and budget. The Nevada system of higher education has already cut $90 million from their budget, and the Board of Regents says another $110 million in cuts is possible. Those cuts could force campuses to close, an increase in tuition, and salary cuts. And Democrats are asking for the public to get involved as they work to figure out how to handle the state deficit. Saturday morning, they'll be holding a town hall meeting at Reno City Hall for anyone who wants to come and talk about the budget and have their questions answered. And continuing our jump on today's news, the Washoe County School District is asking for the public's input over the next 3 days. The district in process of developing a new strategy plan. The long-term plan is focusing on accountability and transparency to improve reading scores, overall grades, and graduation rates.
It's really making sure that we not only graduate our kids and get them to walk across the stage, but they walk across the stage college and highly skilled career ready. They've got to walk across the stage. That graduation diploma has to be a passport to do whatever it is that they want to do. So building that from a K through 12 spectrum, and I'd really like to start saying pre-K through 12 spectrum is what we're all about, and that strategic plan is to be huge in getting that done.
Now, tonight's meeting is at Dilworth Middle School. You can also join the discussion tomorrow night at Pine Middle School, on Thursday at Reno High School. All meetings begin at 6 p.m. and should last until about 8.
And time is now 6:37, getting a jump on today's news. With our state unemployment rate still well above the national average, our senior senator is set to talk about bringing more jobs to the Silver State. News 4's Joe Hart has more on that.
It is pretty clear the only way the economy is going to start rebounding is to create more jobs in Nevada. Well, today, Nevada Senator Harry Reid is talking about a plan to start creating more jobs for the private sector. We'll tell you what his plans include. We'll have that for you coming up tonight on News 4.
And continuing your jump on today's news, after more losses in Friday's jobs report, the Senate is set to vote on a new jobs creation bill, which includes tax breaks for small businesses that start hiring. The bill would also extend unemployment benefits for people whose payments have already run out. The push by Democrats comes just days after Republican Scott Brown was sworn into the seat from Massachusetts held by the late Ted Kennedy. And we're waiting on a new date for the roundup of horses in South Reno. It was set for Saturday, but it didn't happen, and now we're being told we should learn more about a new date sometime today. The Department of Agriculture is in charge of the horse gathering, and they say that the horses are pretty destructive in that area, and they're getting into residential areas in Damani Ranch and causing some problems. Still, lots of residents we spoke with last week are against the roundups.